Starting off this list at number 10, we have a Bohemian Club secret meeting video. Bohemian Club is this group of rich white men who meet in the Bohemian Grove in California. While the group itself is not a secret, there are apparently some pretty dark things that they're involved with. It is also worth mentioning that they had a lawsuit a few years ago for discriminating against women, and when they lost, they just hired women to do the worst, lowest paying jobs instead of actually hiring them and treating them like humans, so that's cool. The infamous Alex Jones is set on exposing their secrets, and this video is from him sneaking into one of their ceremonies to try and catch them in the act.
But when again, ye turn your faces to the marketplace.
Ew.
Do ye not find me waiting at the hole?
It's like a cult meeting.
Fools to dream ye conquer care.
Ew, all the little frogs are so weird.
I thought you were gonna talk about the fools. That's what creeped me out, not the frogs.
Oh, it's whatever they're doing over there is creepy.
Exactly, that just, no.
I've heard that sometimes they like sacrifice people in those little clippy-doos. Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god.
I know, it's pretty messed up.
Yeah, slightly. Moving on to number 9, we have the baby monitor. Imagine putting your little baby to sleep in their crib only to see something very creepy going on in their baby monitor. But before I go any further, if you're liking this video and you want to see more content like it, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. This is what happened to this next individual. Their baby was fast asleep in their crib, but they decided to check on her with the baby monitor. And boy, were they not expecting to see this. So while watching the baby monitor, they saw their baby's doll move its head multiple times. In the video, you can clearly see the doll's head turn to the right and then to the left. Straight up, that doll is probably possessed by Annabelle or something. If I saw that, I would take the kid and then just move out, and then set the house on fire with the doll in it. I'm kidding, but seriously, we probably were not supposed to see that happen.
In our number 8 spot today, we have a video of the Kanye and Taylor Swift phone call. We all have had our fill of Kanye West and T Swift drama, but it is time to put one feud to rest. Of course, we remember Kanye interrupting Taylor at the 2009 MTV VMAs, and of course we remember the feud over the lyrics of Kanye's song Famous that left Taylor feeling attacked and exploited. But remember when Kim Kardashian West came to Kanye's rescue and released a short clip of a phone conversation that Kanye and Taylor had prior to him releasing the song, where he claimed to ask for permission? It certainly made Taylor look bad for complaining about something she had apparently authorized, but in a turn of events, the entire phone conversation has now been leaked, and we are finally getting the entire story. The whole conversation was almost 20 minutes long, and while the clip that Kim shared on her Snapchat definitely made it seem like Taylor was cool with how the song portrayed her, when we listened to the whole phone conversation, we actually realized that not only did Kanye leave a lot of stuff out, Taylor actually seemed decently uncomfortable with some of the stuff that he did mention.
Okay, now what if later in the song I was also to have said, I made her famous? Is that, Did she say that? Yes, it might have happened.
Oh my God.
And at number 7, we have the cursed commercial. In the 1980s, there was a series of Kleenex commercials on air in Japan that were said to be extremely haunted. In the commercial, the actress was dressed in a white dress with a child dressed as a Japanese ogre or an Oompa Loompa. Each advertisement had the song It's a Fine Day by Edward Barden and Jane playing in the background. But honestly, it sounds pretty eerie. After these commercials aired for a while, viewers started complaining to television stations about them. They found them creepy and unsettling, and thought that the background song was some sort of curse. From there, it was thought that whoever watched the commercial would mysteriously fall ill and die. In fact, legend said that the actor who played the ogre creature thing got their head decapitated in a car crash, and it was said that the main actress got pregnant with a demon child and then was admitted into an insane asylum. Not only that, but legend goes that all the crew that helped with the commercial died mysteriously too, like how the cameraman burned to death in a freak sauna fire. And now we all just watched the video, so we may be cursed as well.
In our number 6 spot today, we have the blank room soup video. Ew.
I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Is he being forced by those people to...
I hate this. I hate this.
Ew.
Why is he crying and who are those people?
I thought they were just like dolls in the background and then it moved and I was like, oh, so it's like someone in a mascot
They're
costume.
humans. And I hate them.
Is he being held captive to eat soup?
It kind of seems like it, but it doesn't seem like it's good soup. He clearly doesn't like it.
He's crying and then drinking his tears because it's so bad.
Ew. Ew.
This is like something from the dark web. We should have not seen that. I feel wrong. I feel dirty. I need a shower. I don't like that.
Ooh. I didn't like that at all.
We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the fun vax. Okay, now before I get into this video, let me say that it has been debated about for years. Some say the video is fake and that the people in it are actors, or that the video itself is real but was dubbed over. Then there are others who believe it is real and that the government has this plan in mind for citizens. So basically, this video shows a man presenting an idea of what seems to be a vaccine that will strip people of their religious beliefs. He argues that this in the end will cause peace, because if we all have the same views, then there's no need for wars.
Blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior.
So in the video, he describes FunVax as a vaccine that can alter the VMAT2 gene, or the God gene. It inactivates it so that people are less likely to believe in religion.
The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person.
So some believe that this is real and that the government was actually administrating this by spraying it in the skies over countries. If this is real, then that's messed up. Like, it can alter the way people think and what they believe in. But again, we don't know for sure what the deal with this video is.
Coming in at number 4, we have a leaked AirPods Studios video. A few years ago, Apple leveled up their headphone game by creating AirPods and then AirPod Pros. The little wireless earbuds that made me feel like I had already lost one before I even owned a pair. The headphones are great for a variety of things, and the Pros are praised for their noise cancelling abilities, but some people just don't like in-ear headphones. Whether they fall out at the gym or just feel uncomfortable, they aren't for everyone. But apparently Apple is looking out for those people and created a new over-ear version of AirPods. It is uncertain when they are going to be released, but there has been a video leaked on Twitter of what is apparently the soon-to-be-released AirPod Studios. Whether or not this clip is real is really up to you to decide, but it does seem pretty convincing to me, and this wouldn't be the first time an Apple product was leaked before hitting the market.
Coming in at number 3, we have the mysterious figure.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's back here. Yeah.
So don't go back there then.
No.
Jake.
I don't know what he's barking at. I think he sees something back here.
He's upset.
Okay, stop it. So clearly the dog is trying to warn them.
Yeah. He's like, I have something to tell you.
Don't go back there because there's something back there.
Dogs
Listen to your
know.
dogs.
Dogs know.
What are you barking at? Holy crap!
Ew, what?
Holy crap! Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, I did. How could you miss that?
I saw it.
Standing right on the left side.
Ew.
I don't know what that was.
It looked like an
I was
alien.
gonna say it looked like an alien.
You know that meme that's like when everyone was gonna storm Area 51 and then there's all those alien memes and it's that one of like a shadow of an alien standing in a doorway and it's like my alien telling me, coming to my room in the middle of the night to tell me he threw up.
No, oh yeah, I did see that,
That's what that alien looked like.
Yeah, true. But that's creepy, and the dog knew that something was there.
he was like, I don't want to be here. Also, they like speed off after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the, don't, you gotta bring the dog with you.
I didn't hear the dog barking after. Oh no, poor Jake the dog.
And that's
the dog's fine. The dog's fine. Dog's fine.
The dog is fine. That's just how we got the first alien dog. In our number 2 spot, we have one that will really hit home for the gamers. Cyberpunk 2077 is one of the most anticipated games of the year. It was meant to be released in the spring of this year, but ended up getting delayed. We actually saw 3 separate delays in 2020 alone. Most recently on October 27th, the release was delayed from November 19th to December 10th. People have been anticipating this game for years, and with the addition of quarantine and everyone having more free time this year, people were freaking out. People were so furious over the delay of the game that they even began sending death threats to the creators when it wasn't getting released fast enough. At the time of filming this video, it still has not been released, but there have been shipments to retail stores, which should mean that this is the final of all of the delays. Since some shipments have arrived at retailers already, we have an inevitable leak of the game. I'm about to show a short 10-second clip of a little bit of gameplay. There's no spoilers, but look away if you don't want to know anything about the game. There are a ton of links out there that will let you play the full game, but I think I'll wait for the release day.
And in our number 1 spot, we have The Exorcism of Becky Parker. Now this is real footage of an exorcism being conducted on a woman named Becky Parker back in 2011.
Leave. No! No! Leave now, I command you.
Rare footage shows
command
what
you to
actually
leave now.
happens in an exorcism.
Oh, don't let her go.
Becky Parker says she was possessed by as many as 8 demons over many
Not
years.
just 1 8.
I know what they look like.
Oh, I don't like that noise she was making.
I hate that whole thing.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's actually terrifying. And what's weird is that, like, I've seen other exorcism videos. They all sound the same, like the groggy throat thing that they do.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I
have
guess
the
it's better
shivers.
than them just being possessed.
Yeah, obviously, like, good job to exorcisms because we don't like demons and all, but don't show us that, please.
So we're going to start off at number 10 now with the iPhone 8 leak. At the time of recording this video, the iPhone 8 hasn't been released yet, but do you know what has? Videos of them being made. A video from August 2017 was leaked from a factory in Taiwan that appeared to show workers polishing and cleaning the rear shell of the unreleased iPhone 8. If this is all true, it's obviously a pretty bad leak for Apple because, well, the phone isn't out yet currently and they want to keep it hidden until the announcement, but also hundreds of thousands of people have been saying that the factory conditions look pretty poor and the workers resemble slaves. That doesn't look good for Apple either. What do you guys think of this? At number 9 now, we have the Game of Thrones leaks. Game of Thrones is the most watched TV show at the moment. I'm sure many of you guys are fans. Every time a new season starts, we've had to wait patiently each week for the latest installment, but that all changed in season 7 when episodes just started being leaked early. HBO uploaded an episode to their Spanish and Nordic sites, and before they could take it down, people had downloaded it for everyone to see. Other times, hackers brute forced their way into the HBO database and ripped the episode from there. This obviously annoyed HBO, but also their paying customers. Many fans are angry and asking why should they pay to see the show if it's just going to get leaked before release anyway. Coming in at number 8 now, we have Guantanamo Bay. This military prison was opened in 2002 to detain suspected terrorists. However, over the years, shocking pictures and videos began to be released that showed serious abuse of the inmates was taking place. Many of them were being imprisoned indefinitely without trial and not protected under the Geneva Convention of Human Rights. As videos and pictures were released, the American government was quick to try and remove them from the media. Many of the videos are just too graphic to show here on YouTube, but they are still out there online. At the time of recording, Guantanamo Bay is still open. Next up at number 7, we have Jennifer Lawrence. In 2017, a video of Jennifer Lawrence pole dancing at her friend's birthday party in Vienna was leaked online. online. Although she never intended anyone outside of that room to see it, Jennifer quite rightly said that she was just having fun and felt no need to apologize. For her, there was a big distinction to be made between a video of her just having fun at a friend's birthday party and the 2014 leak of private and revealing pictures that were taken from her iCloud account. Next up at number 5 now, we have the Trump leak. A lot of you guys might remember that during the 2016 presidential election, there was a scandal revolving around a 2005 video of Donald Trump. He was doing an interview for Access Hollywood, but was already mic'd up when he was still in the production trailer. The video captures his comments about making a move on a married woman, and also saying what many people think were lewd and sexist comments about the woman in question. The video took 11 years to surface, but when it finally did, it was all over the news for weeks. Donald Trump said that he regretted saying the things he did, and that the words did not reflect who he is. Next up at number 4, we have North Korea starvation. The North Korean government has always liked to put out an image to the rest of the world that its people are happy, healthy, and their military is very strong. In 2015, a video leaked online from North Korea showing just the opposite of that. It captured North Korean soldiers who showed clear signs of starvation and serious malnutrition. The uploader said they were being transferred to a hospital for treatment. At one point in the video, a soldier is doubled over from hunger pains and an officer comes in and gives him a nice kick for it. Not the image the government is wanting to project. Okay, at number 3 now, we have the Kim Kardashian sex tape. A lot of you guys might have wondered at some point in your life, why exactly are the Kardashians famous? Well, it's all thanks in part to a 2003 sex tape she made with musician Ray J. It was leaked online and Kim filed a lawsuit against Vivid Entertainment, who distributed the film as Kim K Superstar. She later dropped the lawsuit and settled for $5 million instead. The video is still everywhere online though, so it's not really a secret anymore. However, some people say that this leaked video is the entire reason that Kim Kardashian, and by extension the rest of her family, achieved the global fame they have today. What do you guys think of this? Next up at number 2, we have India and China. In August 2017, a video was leaked online of a fight between Chinese and Indian soldiers at the border of the two countries. Both governments were trying desperately to downplay the incident, but it was too late. The video went viral on Twitter. It showed the soldiers pushing and kicking each other and even throwing stones. It's lucky that this didn't involve guns, otherwise who knows, it could have escalated into armed conflict between these two up-and-coming superpowers. And finally, number 1, we have Collateral Murder. This video was leaked by WikiLeaks showing 15 civilians, including 2 journalists, being shot dead by a US Army Apache helicopter gunman in the Middle East. The US military refused to discipline the helicopter crew, saying there were insurgents in the area and they weren't able to discern if the people were carrying cameras or weapons. Turns out it was cameras. In the leaked video, you can hear the helicopter crew laughing at the dead and telling each other to light them up and keep shooting. It was one of the biggest WikiLeaks related scandals at that time.
Starting off this countdown, we have... Oh, I don't like this. Oh. What is she saying? Is she okay? Jesus, I knew that was gonna happen! Oh my god, I was waiting for her head to pop up and it did. Okay, I don't like that. I feel like she stole my soul or something, like those evil eyes. What is that? So I heard somewhere that it's supposed to be like in purgatory and like every day she's repeating the same thing, you know, repeating those scary little lines, whatever she's saying. Somebody comment down below and let me know what on earth she's saying, because that creeped me out. But then she just puts her head in the soup and she comes up and repeat. I don't like that. I feel like she literally like took a piece of my soul. Coming in at number 9, we have...
Back when I was smart, I would let them come to me. Just remote area. Kind of go to a remote area that's not anywhere near where you live, but that other people go to as well.
Is he a killer? Like how he lured people to a remote area? Also, why is he just casually eating his muffin and coffee while talking about this? Ugh, can you not?
And I get exactly what there's not as much to choose from in a manner of speaking, but there's also no witnesses really.
Oh, he's a killer. I don't know who he is, but he for sure is a killer. So apparently that was a man named Israel Keys, and that's his confession to the police. Just casually sipping a cup of coffee, eating a muffin, telling how he would lure his victims out to a remote area so he doesn't get caught. It's creepy, I don't like it. Coming in at number 8, we have the found footage. So according to this next video, on December 15th, 2008, 4 17-year-old boys in England were reported missing by their families. The 4 had gone out together, but then they never returned home. The families had no clue where they went or what happened to them. Then on December 17th, they were found dead in the car that they were driving. The car was abandoned at a farm, 10 miles away from their hometown. To this day, it still remains a mystery. In their car, they found a video camera. On it, they documented their last hours.
Someone tell me a joke to cheer me up.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
I don't know, I'm really lost. We are actually now lost.
We pulled over because we know where we are, and we've been driving down this road for about a fucking hour now.
James's GPS on his phone has stopped working.
Does it even say what time it is? My phone's just...
I'm scared because there are no lights in any direction.
So in the video, you can see the boys driving around and they get lost. Towards the end of the video, it gets weirder and weirder.
James,
point the camera at me.
James, just give me the...
What are you doing? Turn it back on. It's not me. I can't turn the bloody lights on. What? What are you doing?
This video was apparently released so that others can try to make sense of it and figure out what happened to the boys that night. Also, some people say that it's just fake and that it's an artistic production. And at number 7, we have Mark Saylor. Okay, so I know it's not a video, but honestly, this absolutely deserves a spot on this list. I'm not going to play the audio for you because it's just a little too disturbing to put it on here for you. If you're brave enough, look it up on your own time. In August of 2009, Mark Saylor, his wife, their daughter Mahala, and his wife's brother named Chris were all traveling in a car together. It was a car that they had loaned from a local dealership. As they were traveling the car, it began to go increasingly faster and faster, but the brakes were not working. The audio is the call to 911 that Mark made, and it's extremely horrifying. The car unfortunately ended up crashing, and the accident took the lives of all passengers. Now, there's been a bunch of theories behind this bizarre incident because the car was too damaged for anyone to be able to figure out if this happened because of manufacturing error or if it was planned. But for now, it seems like the accelerator was stuck and that's why the car couldn't stop. Needless to say, it was a very, very tragic accident. And at number 6, we have the Station nightclub fire. On the evening of February 20th, 2003, a fire broke out at a nightclub. More than 100 people were engulfed in the flames, including one of the guitarists that was playing that night. 230 people were injured. This video was taken by someone who witnessed this tragic event. It was then posted to YouTube as a PSA to show just how fast fire can spread. So the fire was caused by some pyrotechnics. This ignited some acoustic foam and then the fire spread very fast. In the video, you can see the fire get worse and worse by the seconds and the smoke getting heavier and heavier. Sadly, a lot of people there passed away that night because everyone rushed towards the exit and this created a human pileup. Like I said, this is now used as a PSA to warn people as to what to do during a fire, which is remain calm and head to the exits in an orderly fashion. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Zoom class.
Por ahí, en ocasiones, las llamadas paradojas. ¿Alguien sabe qué es una paradoja?
What was that? His door open? Oh, honey, get out of your house. His dog knows that something is up. His dog's literally whining. And then the door opened. Yo, listen to your dog. Get the hell out of your house.
Tanto el movimiento no existe. Relacionado con lo que dice Raúl, el gato
something's gonna pop up there. No, you need, no, okay. Holy water, get your Bible out, you need to leave ASAP. And the fact that they caught that on a Zoom call, that's so creepy. Like if I watched that, I'd be like, oh, no, school's done, class is done for the day. I've seen enough. Woo!
There should be no law against killing people. I know it's a wrong thing, but hell, you restrict somebody from it, they're gonna want it more.
We found our victim, and sad as it may be, she's our friend. But you know what? We all have to make sacrifices. Our first victim is going to be Cassie Stoddard. She's going to be alone.
On September 22nd, 2006, Cassie Jo Stoddard was killed at her aunt's house by her two friends and school classmates, Brian Draper and Tori Admick. That night, Cassie invited her boyfriend and the two boys over to watch a movie. When the movie was done, the two boys left the house, but they unlocked the basement door so that they could re-enter the house later on. That night, when Cassie was home alone, they re-entered the house and killed her. This video was taken a day before they took Cassie's life, and then after they did.
September 22nd, 2006. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I unlocked the back doors. It's all unlocked. Now we just gotta wait. I just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a f***ing joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie. Oh, that felt like something real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the f up, we gotta get our act straight.
Okay.
It's a very hard video to sit through and watch, and then later police found this video and used it as evidence to convict the two of the crime. And at number 3, we have the security cam TikTok. This TikTok comes from the user MattHall36. This video was posted from a night when he was at work. Wherever he works has security cameras that beep when they sense motion, and when he heard the beeping late at night, he was super confused, but went to check it out. That is when he saw something kind of strange and decided to call 911 just in case.
Dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording.
As he's on the phone with emergency services, he sees a man run towards the building.
See? Oh my f***ing god. He's outside the door.
He's obviously absolutely freaking out, which I mean, I would be in that situation. Luckily, Matt ends up being totally fine, aside from being a little shaken up. Once the police arrived, the man had fled, but he left a bag that he was dragging around. Once searched, the police explained that it most likely just had clothes in it, but some of them were bloody. So, you know, they definitely were looking further into that. And at number 2, we have in the attic. God, this is like the movie Sinister. Oh, no. No, a real possession? There's no way. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. He's possessed. Okay, we get it. We get it. Yeah, that's possession at its finest. Okay, yeah. I've seen enough. Oh my lord. Why was it censored? I don't think I should be looking at that. If he pops up and I fall off this block again, so help me. That looks real. Like normally I'm like trying to debunk all these things and I'm like, okay, possession, sure. No, those cut marks and that wound looked real. Oh no. I feel like I'm like cursed or something. We should keep like holy water in the studio. Just do a little after we're done these videos, I swear. little like Febreze, but just holy water. And in our number 1 spot, we have my sister. And I don't literally mean my sister. I don't have one. Okay, I don't know what's happening here, but I honestly wish I never came across this video. So it starts off with a girl in what looks like a wedding dress, turning around to show us her super creepy and super still smile. She basically just continues staring and smiling at the camera for a while and then turns around and walks back down the hall for a bit before repeating the exact same process over and over 2 more times, just in 2 different outfits. Nothing crazy, just a lot of bad energy. But then she reaches towards her face and takes off a mask that she's been wearing this whole time to reveal her face, which honestly doesn't feel any less creepy. Then there's like this weird montage of her eating different foods that it just makes me so uncomfortable. So I'm not gonna show you that part. But right before the video ends, we see her do something else. She's tugging at her chin to show us that she's wearing another mask. Why? How? Who are you? I got a lot of questions and I hate this video. Also, she's the master of disguise. Just putting that out there.